For today's billionaires, the world has changed. Wealth is no longer tied to inheritance, factories, or local influence. It is global, digital, and mobile. And with that comes a new priority: control, safety, and long-term growth. This is eLuXe, your gateway to the true billionaire lifestyle and elite luxury. Today, we take a deep dive into why the super rich are fleeing to Singapore, a city-state smaller than New York City, yet richer, faster, and more secure than almost anywhere else on Earth. Here, money isn't simply spent, it is protected, optimized, and amplified. Singapore is no longer just an economic hub. It is a fortress for the world's ultra-wealthy. From tech founders to crypto whales, billionaires are quietly shifting east. Their private jets reroute, family offices relocate, capital moves silently but decisively. And the reasons reveal a profound truth. Monaco's allure is nostalgia. Singapore's promise is precision, efficiency, and control. While Monaco offers a playground, Singapore offers a fortress. Chapter 1. The Invisible Billionaire. The first reason billionaires move to Singapore is safety, not just physical, but strategic. In cities like London, New York, and Los Angeles, wealth is a liability. Extreme wealth brings attention. Attention brings danger. Billionaires hire armed security teams, ride in armored vehicles, and constantly manage their visibility. Their wealth is a target. Singapore flips this dynamic completely. Here, a billionaire can walk the streets at 3 a.m. wearing a $500,000 watch and no one notices. No security guards, no alarms, no anxiety. This is not luck. It is infrastructure and law enforcement designed to create absolute order. Singapore enforces rules with an efficiency unmatched anywhere in the world. Crime is systematically prevented. Laws are strict. Enforcement is immediate. Consequences are absolute. To critics, this can seem rigid. To billionaires, it is liberation. Because luxury is not just about owning things. True luxury is freedom from worry. It is the ability to live your life fully without fear. In Singapore, this freedom is guaranteed at a scale few nations can match. Families, businesses, and assets are shielded by design, not chance. This is why modern billionaires no longer see wealth as a display. They see it as a responsibility that demands protection. Chapter 2. The Fort Knox of Asia. Safety protects people, but wealth also needs storage and preservation. For billionaires, wealth is not just cash. It is art, gold, vintage wine, rare collectibles, and historical artifacts. These items cannot sit in a condo, and insurance alone is not enough. Enter Le Freeport, Singapore, often called the Fort Knox of Asia. Located minutes from Changi Airport, it is a high-security facility designed to store billions of dollars in physical assets. Paintings, sculptures, gold bars, and wine collections are kept in climate-controlled, maximum security vaults. What makes Le Freeport unique is legal jurisdiction. The facility exists in a special duty-free zone. Assets stored here are not technically imported into Singapore, meaning they are exempt from taxes and duties. A billionaire can land a private jet, move a Picasso into the vault, and exit without paying a cent in import tax. This is more than storage. It is an ecosystem designed to preserve and protect generational wealth. Monaco has casinos and marinas, places to spend money. Singapore has vaults and systems, places to secure money and legacies, and systems always outlast spectacle. Chapter 3. The Tax Strategy for Billionaires. Singapore is not a zero-tax paradise. Personal income tax exists, with top rates around 22 to 24%. So why do billionaires still move here in droves? The answer lies in territorial taxation and capital gains. Singapore taxes only income earned within the country. Income earned abroad, say from a tech company in the US, a startup in Europe, or crypto ventures in Asia, is generally tax-exempt unless remitted locally. Even more powerful, Singapore has no capital gains tax. Sell a company, liquidate assets, or exit a startup worth hundreds of millions, Singapore keeps nothing. Compare this to the United States or Europe, where governments often claim 30 to 50% of your gains. For ultra-wealthy founders and investors, this isn't minor. It can mean billions in retained capital, allowing them to reinvest, expand, and scale globally. This tax structure doesn't just attract wealth, it attracts builders, operators, and innovators. Singapore rewards people who create, scale, and protect capital across borders. Chapter 4. Infrastructure for excess. Luxury requires infrastructure, and Singapore delivers at every level. Take Autobahn Motors, the world's largest luxury car vending machine, a 15-story glass tower stacked with Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, and Rolls-Royces. Select your car on a touchscreen, and 2 minutes later it arrives at your feet. This is not a gimmick, it is a statement. Efficiency and extravagance can coexist. In Singapore, technology enhances luxury instead of complicating it. Then there is real estate. Land is scarce, and foreign ownership is restricted. But Sentosa Cove is an exception, a man-made island designed specifically for global elites. Waterfront mansions, private docks, and daring architecture are home to billionaires like James Dyson and co-founders of Facebook. Here, architecture isn't about blending in. It is about privacy, security, and strategic positioning. Singapore combines efficiency, infrastructure, and luxury in ways Monaco cannot. Land is scarce, yes, but scarcity drives innovation, vertical expansion, and exclusivity. Chapter 5. The Super App Society. Monaco is elegant but slow. Banking is outdated. Processes remain manual. Bureaucracy lingers. Singapore is the opposite. It is a smart nation. Everything digital, everything integrated. Company registration in minutes. Banking, compliance, and logistics optimized. Government services online and fully automated. This is the Super App Society where friction disappears. Time becomes fluid. For billionaires, time is more valuable than money, and Singapore gives it back every single day. Imagine signing documents at sunrise, transferring assets at lunch, and closing a deal by dinner, all without leaving your home or office. This is life in the Lion City. Efficiency becomes invisible luxury. And for modern wealth, efficiency is survival. Chapter 6. Networking behind the veil. Billionaires don't just want wealth, they want connections. Singapore provides them discreetly. Private clubs like Mandala Club allow billionaires to network behind closed doors, away from cameras, attention, or the press. Deals worth hundreds of millions happen here quietly, over dinners and private events. But once a year, the city unveils its spectacle, the Formula One night race. At the Paddock Club, tickets exceed $11,000 per weekend, and access is strictly limited. But here, capital meets strategy. Relationships are forged, deals are closed, networks expand. For 1 week, Singapore outperforms Monaco at its own game. Monaco has yachts. Singapore has strategic access to the most influential movers in Asia. Chapter 7. The Price of Entry and Legacy. Singapore doesn't welcome all wealthy people. The Global Investor Program, GIP, sets the bar. The criteria are increasingly selective. Where $50 million turnover might have sufficed a decade ago, today the bar exceeds $200 million. Singapore doesn't just want rich people, it wants the right rich people. And once families are inside, they stay for legacy. World-class healthcare, political stability, elite schools like UWC Southeast Asia, educating children of the global elite, international connections, generational safety. Singapore is not about lifestyle. It is about securing a dynasty. While the West struggles with volatility, Singapore remains neutral, disciplined, and predictable, a true Switzerland of the East. Chapter 8. Monaco in retrospect. Monaco still exists. Grace Kelly, the Grand Prix, old money glamour. But Monaco is history. Monaco dazzles. Monaco entertains. Monaco preserves. Singapore, by contrast, delivers growth, security, and systems. It doesn't just host wealth, it structures it for the future. Where Monaco represents nostalgia, Singapore represents strategy and mobility. Where Monaco offers play, Singapore offers protection and opportunity. For today's billionaire, the choice is clear. The new era. Luxury has evolved. Money doesn't care about romance. It cares about control, efficiency, and longevity. The 20th century belonged to Monaco. The 21st century belongs to Singapore. Singapore is a city engineered for the ultra-wealthy, invisible billionaires, protected assets, frictionless infrastructure, and networking that shapes empires. Monaco will always have charm. Singapore will always have the future. This is eLuXe, your gateway to elite luxury. Subscribe for more insights into the billionaire lifestyle, wealth psychology, and the cities shaping fortunes. If you had $1 billion, where would you place your future? The history of Monaco or the fortress of Singapore? Let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.